Hey, you all, welcome to my channel. If you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, you're welcome. And if you're returning, thank you. My name is Ganiat, and in this video, I am going to be sharing just a little bit more about myself in my attempts to do an updated get to know me video. I thought, since I put out a couple of vlogs, I can do some sit down videos, and why not try to connect with my intended audience and the ones that are already here by just sharing a little bit more about me. So let's get into the video. We already know my name is Ganiat, and currently I am a freelancer. And I did not start out being a freelancer. I just wanted to get a job. I didn't specifically have any goals for my life or where I wanted to be, and I didn't know what it is I wanted to do. So I have done a lot of trial and error, pivoting from one career path to another, trying my hands at different things. And eventually I realized from just observing my patterns, which is something that is mad thing to do because I'm such a personal development girly and a self-aware person, I realized, jobs are quite stressful and very overwhelming for me. As someone who happens to be neurodivergent and I know that I have ADHD, that is literally what has given me understanding of myself and helped me realize that I'm actually not broken and I am not less than the people that I aspire to be, like the organized people, the people who can just think about things and get at it, the people who do not need to always have extrinsic, is how it's pronounced, motivation, etc. So even though I'm not yet diagnosed officially, I hope to get that diagnosis soon actually. I know that within myself intuitively that I actually have ADHD, and that has given me understanding of my life and of myself, better understanding. So with that information, I understood why I kept getting overwhelmed, overstimulated at every job that I've had, pouring myself into it fully, wholly, like till there's nothing. I would achieve results, but I was achieving it at my own detriment and was always in survival mode. And I actually still am, but I'm more aware of it now and trying my best not to fall into that pattern. So with that understanding, watching my patterns, etc., I realized a job is actually not for me. Except it's going to be in a short periods, like contract kind of jobs, etc. Freelancing is a better route because it gives me control of my time and I have freedom. However, it also comes with its challenges, like finding the people to work with, finding the clients, finding the contract jobs, finding everything, figuring it out, learning the skill. It's a lot. So what I do mostly on my channel is just to document that, but I'm not focused on building just a career because there is more to life than that. I want to also build a life for myself, the one that aligns with me and allows me to evolve and learn and make mistakes and just be less under pressure and not be driven by fear. You understand? All of those things. So that is basically what I'm all about right now. I would say that I am a homebody because I always am at home. So that's why my vlogs are not adventurous. Currently, I'm in my mid-20s and every day I'm figuring out my life, doing my best not to fall into comparison or let social media hold me back or make me feel bad about my life because we all have our journeys and our timelines. And so I think that is a brief synopsis of myself. Oh yeah, when it comes to tribe, I am from southwestern Nigeria. I am a Yoruba girl. Yeah. So I put together a curation of other topics, questions actually, that I could touch on in this video so that I do not end up just rambling on like I have in this first half. And so I'm just going to go ahead and answer those. So let's go. Are you an introvert, extrovert, or something in between? I am something in between. I know that I said earlier that I'm a homebody, but actually I like to go out sometimes and interact with people and socialize. I try to do that digitally, that's through social media, but that is just not often enough. I think that I'm an ambivert. I can bounce off people's energies. I tend to absorb the energies of people around me. So sometimes it's based on my mood, the way I relate with people, or based on the energy in the room. Yeah. I also like spending time alone. Literally, I am my own safe space and my own best friend. Am I a morning person or a night owl? And has that changed over time? I am a night owl who has forced herself to be a morning person because being a night owl for most of my life has disrupted my sleep routine, coupled with the fact that I have ADHD, so I also struggle with sleeping. This is being recorded literally at 4:06 a.m. and I haven't slept the entire night. So yeah, I try my best to be a morning person, but the truth is that it has taken a lot of effort from me. So the best time that I can focus and just do things and have the most ideas, creative ideas, is at night. So I can't keep pretending. Literally, I'm a night owl. What are you currently watching, reading, or listening to? So currently, This month, I have done such a great job at reading because I am currently on my third book. I wanted to read 5 books last year because I wanted to get into reading and become a reader. And I eventually read 10 books. So I was so excited when I was setting my reading goals for this year. And I said, you know what? I want to read 10 books with the hopes that I double that number or almost double it. However, I haven't done much reading this year. I'm literally on my 5th book because I track my reading and all that on Fable. So I'm on my 5th book, but this month I read 3 books, which is amazing. I mean, I read other things like Substacks and articles here and there, but yeah, the books I've read this month are Boys Will Be Boys and Sonia, courtesy of Masobe Books app. Masobe Books app. I am literally so grateful for that app because it has given me access to books that I've had on my TBR for so long. Books are now expensive and illusory, and as someone who budgets finances and has other priorities, books are not the top of my list. A lot of the books I read are ebooks, by the way. I don't have that much variety when it comes to that aspect. So the app has really come in handy. And currently, I'm reading Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I'm going to put it somewhere here for you so that we can see it. What have I been listening to? I have been enjoying podcasts a lot since I stumbled upon them sometime in 2020-ish. My favorites currently are I Said What I Said podcast. It took me so long to get into it. Like around 2021 or so when I was serving, honestly, I was so confused. I was like, what are these people doing? Like, I don't get it. But now I do. And I think I got onto the podcast 2022 or 2023. And I have enjoyed it so much that I've listened to episodes as far back as 2017. Like, yeah, it's that deep. They keep me company a lot. I love them so much. And I literally my big aunties. Literally. And I got to meet them last year at their live show in Abuja. That was amazing. Another podcast I've really been enjoying is Paul and Badge in Character. I love it. I'm not even a movies person. I don't watch movies like that. But I just enjoy listening to them talk. I really love when people are just gisting, they're just talking. It's not overly edited. They're not trying to sound like video personalities. Yeah, like just I love it. All right. And then what is it that I'm watching at the moment? Nothing really, but I watch YouTube movies from time to time. My favorite one so far, just came to mind, is The Farmer's Daughter on Omoni Oboli TV. What's a hobby or interest people wouldn't expect from you? I think it will be dancing and karaoke because I know that I come off as serious a lot of times, and the reason is because of my resting bitch face. You rarely catch me smiling if I'm by myself, or even if someone is smiling back at me, it's a quieter and uncomfortable gesture to return for some reason, except you're cracking up a joke or I'm already in a light mood. Like I'm already happy about something or I'm having happy thoughts. But usually you catch me with a straight face. People usually think I'm frowning. I'm not frowning. Like if I'm frowning, I think I'll look more angry than I will actually look when I'm just there. I just have a resting bitch face. That's just what it is. And yeah, I know that makes me unapproachable. And I'm also not a friendly person. I mean, I can be nice and I am kind, but I'm not a friendly person. And I also don't see the need to be honest, because see, I'm literally in my mid 20s right now, which simply means that I have heard a lot of commentary about myself, about my resting face, about how I should smile more. It is exhausting. I'm over it. And I think that what I've just done is to embrace myself and like who I am, how I am. I have made efforts to be smiley. I've made efforts to just be more animated. And I didn't like it. It was so uncomfortable. And I really tried hard and I'm just done with trying hard, honestly. I really think that at this my big age, I should just be comfortable in my own skin and happy to be myself and just be aware. Like I'm aware of it. Okay, so if I was going to a networking event, for example, I made the effort to actually ginger myself before leaving the house and be in the mental space that I'm going to be engaging with people and try to be smiley. So before I'm even there, I'm smiling. Basically, I'm masking. But if it gets the job done, and if it gets me to engage with people, then it does, and then I can relax eventually. And I think that masking is such an easy thing to do because we mask in different ways, depending on the different rooms that we are in and what it is that we need to achieve from those rooms. But yeah, that's just what it is. I feel like my lighting has changed. Apologies for that. What does your ideal day actually look like? My ideal day looks like me actually sleeping through the night, which I have not been sleeping through the night. I really sleep through the night because I struggle with sleeping. But it will be sleeping through the night, getting up early, just doing my morning routine, having breakfast, and then getting into work. Yeah. What did you think you would be doing before you ended up here? Honestly, I didn't think. Yeah. For a long time, I didn't know. I was so confused. In hindsight now, I realized that I actually did know, but I was unsure of myself. And not just that, I didn't know where to start, and I was scared of failing. It was many things. As someone who is neurodivergent, you won't do everything at once. You have interest in everything. You have shiny object syndrome, basically. So it's difficult to find out one thing that you stick to. And so I think that I don't know where I thought I was going to be now, because I don't think I had any ideas or any goals. I was just living, to be honest. I was struggling at certain things, but we are here now, and I am grateful for my part and for where I'm at. Next question. Well, okay, what was the moment you decided to go freelance? I already spoke about it earlier. What's the hardest lesson your career has taught you so far? My career so far has taught me the importance of pitching yourself, knowing how to sell yourself. I mean, I still struggle with marketing my skills and my services. So that is something that I am still learning, but it's important to know how to pitch, how to tell people what it is you can offer to them, because that was an area that I truly really struggled with, the fear of the rejection and even the fear of asking in the first place. What skill are you currently trying to build? The skill that I'm currently trying to build is relationship management and communication. I pretty much suck at it, and I could do better. And the better I know that I could do is going to come with practice. And these days, even though I am learning the theory, I know that I need to get into the practice. It is through the practice that you exercise the muscle, and also relationship maintenance. I pretty much suck at it. If you are out of sight, you are out of mind. Basically, the explanation is I have ADHD, truly. And a lot of people think that it is an excuse, but it is not if you are not in our shoes. And also, ADHD is a spectrum. So when I see someone online that just comes and says, oh, do this, do that, if you have ADHD, I have ADHD, and I was diagnosed, I'm like, okay, maybe you are just not that far along on the spectrum, so you do not understand. And maybe it's a type of ADHD that you have, because there's the inattentive, and another one that's keeping my mind right now. And some people have the combination. I do have the combination. So, yeah. Anyways, next question. What's the best advice you've ever received? I think it was a quote I heard, and it goes something along the lines of, we're going to die, so remember to live. Yeah, just live. Yeah. Yeah. However it is that you deem fit. Yeah. Another one is to question everything and to trust yourself. So yeah. Next question. What's a goal you've been quietly working towards? Well, if I've been quietly working towards it, why should I say it? Why should I announce it? That's literally, yeah. I don't even know why I didn't remove this question, but yeah. As someone who used to always hear up about everything, I have learned, because life has literally taught me to shut up. Yeah. Next, how do you handle failure or a really bad work week? Basically, I sit with it. For every emotion that I experience, I realized I can't run from them, because it literally feels like it's trapped within my body, and I cannot run from my own body. Even if I try to numb it or distract myself from it, it will still call me back. Like, it will just keep going heavier, it will keep lingering. So I've just learned to sit with it. It's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable, but yeah, I just sit with it. And then I journal about it so that I can be able to process it. And when I make a mistake, when I fail at something, I try to write what it is I think I could have done better in hindsight. And I also reframe things. So I'm not putting blame on myself. What's the point of beating myself up for things? Like, hey, no. I literally used to have a podcast, Confidence About Podcast, where I used to talk about my personal development journey. And literally, I've always said it, like, no, I do my best not to beat myself up for things. And if I'm beating myself up, I give myself a time duration. Like, if it's something that's really bothering me and I just keep going over the thoughts, it's so compulsive, it's just repetitive in my head, I just put a timer on it. And then afterwards, I'm like, yeah, I need to do something about it. I need to move my body. Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't immediately leave me, but I try my best not to beat myself up for things. Because what's the point? Does it change anything? Does it return the hands of time? No. All we can do is literally move forward. If you could master any skill instantly, what would it be? Absolutely, it would be making money. You know those people that have business acumen, those people who can turn around any situation easily, those people who know how to sell. It's not that they can turn around any situation easily, it's tough, but they are on it. They are active. They can make money. Like those people that will say that not saying they can never be broke because of how the skills they have or the way in which they know they can push themselves to achieve things legally, of course. Do I even need to add that caveat? But basically, those are yeah, that is it. That is a skill that I really wish I can learn with the snap of my finger. Finally, the last question. What's one thing you want your channel to be known for? I don't know. I think I want my channel, maybe I don't know actually. I want my channel to be best known for where someone just lives authentically. Yeah. I think that's literally my goal. Live authentically and inspire people by just being. I do not feel the need to go out of my way to be inspirational. I just want to be myself and be authentic to me and create, and in the process, hopefully create a community of people who are inspired by just that. There are YouTubers that I currently love, not because they do anything extra with their content. No, not just YouTubers, content creators. Not because they do anything extra with their content, but because they are who they are. Because they are authentically themselves and they bask in it. And I just watch them and I can just get that energy from them because I am an energetic kind of person. And so, yeah, I forgot to mention that in what I'm currently watching. Besides YouTube movies, I am watching some YouTubers and some Instagram content creators and all that. I don't think I can aim to achieve it. I think I can just be myself, but that is what I hope that my content is able to do. Just inspire someone else to just fully be themselves. And hopefully my channel gets to be known for the feeling that it gives, because I cannot for sure say that this is what I'll be doing in the next few months, in the next year, because things change and I'm also constantly changing, and I'm the type of person that keeps finding ways to improve or loses interest in one thing and picks interest in another, which made my content creation journey difficult for me because it's been quite inconsistent and very much non-linear, a roller coaster. So just, I hope that what I send out through my videos is just positive energy, regardless of wherever my content evolves towards. And so that is it for this video. I hope I did not ramble too much or talk your head off, and that you've been able to find a way to connect with me. Let me know about you in the comments, a fun fact, anything we share in common, how long you've been watching me for, whatever you like, whatever it is you like about my videos. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching to this point. Let me know if you did watch to the end by leaving a heart emoji. I really appreciate you. Thank you and bye.